Physical media for dummies. My name is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a full guide on how to collect physical media. If you haven't already watched this video of mine, I highly recommend that you do, because this one is me giving you guys all of the reasons why you should collect physical media. And I think that's really important to watch first and then get into how to collect physical media. So think of this video as like a part 2 to that first one. Let's get started. First, what is physical media? Physical media are physical objects that store or play entertainment and information. Examples of physical media are comics, magazines, DVDs, CDs, vinyl, collectible cards, books, and coloring books. Now that we've classified different mediums in physical media, we can move on to what sort of things you need in order to collect these mediums. For DVDs, Blu-rays, 4K, and VHS, you need a player and a TV or monitor. In case you're not aware, there's an important distinction in quality between DVDs, Blu-rays, 4K, and VHS. DVD is 480 pixels, Blu-ray is 1080 pixels, which is what we know as HD, and 4K is Ultra HD, which is 2160 pixels. DVDs are usually much cheaper considering they are lower quality. Luckily, if you have a PlayStation 5 with a disc slot or an Xbox Series X, then you have a built-in 4K player. If it's a PS5, it's 4K. I don't know if like PS4 is also 4K. I am not well versed in that, but I know that the PS5 is definitely a 4K player. If you don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox, then DVD players on Amazon can go for as cheap as $20. The price definitely does go a little higher for Blu-ray. I saw as cheap as $50 for a Blu-ray player. And for 4K players, I saw starting prices at $250. When it comes to just starting off your collection, I recommend getting something cheap. I think it really depends on which medium you're gonna try to collect more. If you're only gonna be focusing on DVD, then I don't think you need a Blu-ray player. If you're only gonna be collecting Blu-ray, then I don't think a DVD player will suffice. It really is dependent on what you wanna collect and what your collection looks like. But this is the DVD player that my boyfriend bought me from Amazon. I still use it to this day. Let me bring it out for you guys. This is her. Isn't she so cute? I put little stickers on her. She opens up like this. Love her. She's very cute and simple. I will say she doesn't work on Mac, and I have a Mac. Luckily, I have a TV as well. I just have it connected to my TV. But make sure that if you're gonna be using it for a laptop, that it's compatible with your laptop so that you don't run into that problem. As for TV, any TV should work, but these in particular, they're really popular on Facebook Marketplace, and honestly, Facebook Marketplace is a really nice place to find physical media. They're always sold through there. I've never personally bought because I'm scared to meet strangers in person, but if you have, let me know. Let me know if it's a trustworthy site and if the TVs on there are reliable, because I'm in the market. For CDs, you will need a CD player, and those go for as cheap as $15 on Amazon. Again, I'm of the belief that when you're starting off your collection, you don't really need the most expensive things, just things that will get you to use the things you own and the media that you want to consume. That, however, is not the case with vinyl. Vinyls are very, very delicate, and the player is very important in keeping your vinyls protected and preserved. Unfortunately, I'm not the channel to go to for recommendations on vinyl players. I still have my Crossley player that I bought when I was 15. So once you've got your player, the next thing you need is the actual physical media to play. Where should you go buy physical media, you ask? Well, I have just the places to show you. Let's head to the major retailers that still carry physical media.
Hey guys, we are at Barnes & Nobles. This is my local Barnes & Nobles, and they're actually running a 50% off sale on Paramount Pictures Blu-rays and DVDs, so perfect time to be in the store. They obviously have a really great selection of physical media. This is the store to go to if you're looking for a major retailer with a bunch of physical media. I highly recommend you go to your local Barnes & Nobles and you check out the collection that they have. Barnes & Nobles is also the biggest place to find the Criterion collection physically in store. They have a bunch of sales going on throughout the year where you can get discounted physical media, as well as like the Arrow, and even some A24s are in some of the Barnes & Nobles as well. So like I said, definitely check them out. Hey guys, I am now in Walmart. I just came to show you guys what they have in store. My local Walmart definitely has a pretty big selection of movies. I'm not too sure what other Walmarts might look like in terms of their physical media. But like I said, I encourage you guys to check out your local major retailers and stores for physical media.
Well, the cheapest and most common option is to thrift your media secondhand, or to go to an actual physical media store. Like I said, the cheapest way to get physical media is to go to a secondhand store or a physical media store with used products. I have a ton of videos on my channel where I go to those sorts of stores, so definitely make sure to check them out. Something else you will need in order to collect physical media, mostly no matter the type of media, is storage. Storage, in my opinion, is probably the most annoying part about collecting physical media. Every time you buy some storage, you think it's enough for your collection, and then in a couple of days, you've run out of space, and now you need to buy more storage, and it just continues on and on and on. But it's a nice problem to have, so no complaints from me. These are the sort of things I use for storage. Finding unique ways to store your physical media is definitely getting more and more difficult. For CDs, there's always going to be like cute CD racks. I feel like those are more accessible than DVD racks. Oh my god, I want to get my hands on the powered ones so bad. I'm so jealous of everybody that has one of those. Another thing I forgot to mention are sleeves. Whether that be bag and boards for your comics, penny sleeves and top loaders for your Pokemon, or inner and outer vinyl sleeves. Sleeves are a great way to keep your physical products secure, safe, and preserved. So I highly recommend sleeving your products. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope I gave you some new tips or tricks, or just gave you some more information that you maybe didn't have about physical media. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for all of the support that I've gotten on this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!